Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Ryan Reactions. Today, we are going to be reacting to the new SML, The Disaster Project. I wonder what's going to happen. Oh, yeah, tomorrow is Bitch Lady's birthday, so I would love you guys to say happy birthday to Bitch Lady in the chat. Because tomorrow is her birthday. She's turning 16. God damn, she's getting old. But still, her birthday is tomorrow. Well, please say happy birthday to her. And yeah, I just wanted it to be a chill stream, just react to the videos and go on by my day. Just saying. Blade's going live with Hustle Jr., Mine and Zoe. I mean, I would join, but I can't. I'm going to do this shit right now. Let me tell him B-Lady's birthday's tomorrow. Let me let them know.
Everybody died. The end. Isn't that right?
Very good. Go sit down.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to go next?
What do you think, ladies? Are they ready for the PJ?
Yeah, PJ, go up there, whip it out. Yeah, PJ, go show them your project.
Hi!
Hey, everybody. Are you ready to hear about the coolest disaster in history? The Challenger disaster? Now, I'm cool, but nothing's as cool as the weather was that day. The engineers almost got the launch canceled because they were worried that the record low temperatures would cause the O-rings to fail, but the project manager didn't want to wait until April to launch when the weather got warmer, so they decided to launch anyway. But then, the cold temperatures caused the O-rings to compress and leak hot gas, which ignited the fuel compartment, causing the whole shuttle to explode 73 seconds after launch at an altitude of 46,000 feet and killing everyone on board, including the first female teacher in space, which was supposed to be Big Bird, but its costume was too big, and they were like, just
Shut the fuck.
All right, ladies, what happened? Kaboom!
Houston, we have a problem.
Not exactly what you practiced, but not bad.
All right, PJ, very good.
Yeah, shut up.
Sit down.
No!
All right, who wants to go next?
Wait, am I the only one left? You saved the best.
Yes!
I've streamed an hour or two.
Alright, Eric Dart reacts to the video. Let me react to it now, bro.
All right, Kraus. Today we're going to be doing. All right, Kraus. Today we're going to be doing a historic disaster project. So each of you are going to pick a disaster from history and create a replica and present it to the Kraus.
Can it be any historical disaster?
Literally any disaster. I don't give shit. The worse the better.
Yes, I'm doing 9/11.
Junior, don't say that.
Well, Cody, I'm only one of 2 people to ever say that sentence. Actually, there was 19 hijackers. Osama bin Laden. I'm one of 21 people to ever say that.
I know what I'm doing, and let's just say it shook the world.
I know what I'm gonna do. It was one of the worst disasters ever.
I wonder if anybody's wondering what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do, Cody?
Oh, I don't know. There's just so many to choose from. Do I do the Titanic, or maybe Chernobyl, or the California wildfires? I don't know.
Damn.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna go home right now and get started on my project.
Junior, are you really gonna do 9/11?
Well, for the FBI listening, no. But for my school project, yes. Let me practice my throw. Actually,
Damn,
no, maybe.
bro.
Actually, be very concerned. I might actually do it.
Where the bitches at?
Why you wearing that?
Joseph, what's your project gonna be?
Oh, that was a hint. You'll see.
I can't imagine.
So, Cody, what's your project gonna be?
Oh, I don't know. I just really want to go out with a boom. I really want to go out with a bang. I really want to go out with an eruption. I'm trying to hint what it's gonna be.
Oh, can you say those again? I wasn't listening, thinking they were
You
hints.
can find out tomorrow.
But a boom, and a bang, and a pow. I'm gonna practice my throwing.
All right, Kraus. I hope you all did your historic disaster project. I'm going to call you up one by one to present your disaster to the Kraus. Now, who wants to go first?
Ooh, can I go first? I promise you'll never forget it.
Okay, Junior, you come up here first.
Yes.
No, bro.
All right, class. My project is on 9/11. September 11th, 2001, 8:46 a.m. American Airlines Flight 11 hits
Okay,
the
we ain't
North
need the
Tower.
time, bro.
Teacher, can you hand me that? I missed. I was supposed
How
to
did
hit
you
this
knocked over the SML Legos, but not the building?
tower. It's hard to aim.
It's not that hard. That all you do is you're right in front of the buildings, bro. This is so long, bro.
How'd they get on the first try twice in a row? God, those are pros. Boom. The first tower gets hit.
Oh, Junior, stop.
9:03 a.m. United Airlines Flight 175 crashes into the South Tower.
Bro.
Oh my god, how good were those fucking pilots? They hire fucking
They're
pros?
not, they did, bro.
Sully Sullenberger, whatever the fuck his name was, doing it? That's why jet fuel doesn't melt.
Yo, what's good, Thomas?
Steel beams. They had goddamn detonators in that bit. Okay, that's it. Give me the plane. And then somewhere in Pennsylvania.
What'd they do?
The end.
Very good, Junior. Go sit down.
Beat that, guys.
I mean, 9/11 isn't.
Hello, I wasn't the first. Hey! How you doing? How you doing? Wait, who's that? Never mind.
Pretty tough act of terrorism to follow.
Teacher, I want to go next. I'm about to make history in this bitch.
All right, Joseph. What's your historic disaster?
I don't want to give it away. Look, all I got to do is say one sentence. I have a dream. Did y'all get it?
He's
It's
Martin Luther King.
Got his ass assassinated.
All right, very good, Joseph. Go sit down. All right, who wants to go next?
Y'all like that shit, huh?
Joseph, that wasn't fair. That was a really cheap project. All you had to do was be black.
No, that wasn't a
What?
cheat code. I had to research what he said and memorize the line.
But yeah,
that shit was
that's
really
what it's
hard.
like,
That's not even the speech he got shot during.
Make sure to
Well,
subscribe
Mr.
to the
Schmancy
channel,
Pants,
please.
since you know everything, why didn't you dress up
600.
like him?
I don't think that would have been a good idea.
Yeah, blackface wouldn't have worked in class.
Wait, why?
Teacher, I'll go next. Hey everybody, my historic disaster is the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, which destroyed the city of Pompeii.
Why is there strong men on there?
Hey, see right there? You have all the hunky Romans in Pompeii just sunbathing, minding their own business,
Oh,
and then,
weird.
all of a sudden, tragedy strikes. Whoa, there she blows!
That's actually kind of cool, though. That's actually... Damn. That's actually kind of cool, though.
So as you can see, the molten lava smothered all the hunky Romans and covered them in hot ash. They had hot ash on their hot asses. It was really hot. But 2,000 people did die, though.
Only 2,000 people. You're telling me that big-ass volcano surrounding that entire island couldn't outdo 9/11? Yeah, those are rookie numbers compared to 9/11. And what kind of dumb, stupid
June, just let it go.
disaster is that? All those people saw that volcano erupting and they didn't hop on a plane and fly away. They wanted to die.
Why didn't they get on a plane? Junior, this happened in 79. The year 79. Like, you know how we live in 2025? Well, this volcano erupted
The Play-Doh container.
in 79. Planes weren't even invented until 1903. If these people saw a plane, they would scratch their fucking eyes out because they wouldn't know what they were looking at. They would lose their minds. They would think it was like some kind of metal dragon or some shit. They would think it was magic. They still believed in magic in 79.
Thank you, Cody.
You're welcome.
Who wants to go next?
Wow, Junior, thanks for interrupting my project. I thought the volcano eruption I did was pretty fucking sick.
I just
I mean, I did like the volcano eruption, though.
think that Pompeii is pretty dumb for an actual, like, disaster. Like, they knew they were living next to a volcano. They could have just got up and moved.
Well, no, they didn't know because they didn't know volcanoes existed. They actually didn't even have a word in their language for volcano. They just thought they lived next to a mountain until it exploded and started squirting lava all over the place.
Why didn't they just pull out their phone and check Google Maps to see if they live by a volcano?
It was 79 AD, Junior. They didn't have...
Exactly. That was like long. They didn't have planes in 79 AD. AD.
Google yet. They didn't even have phones.
That was before phones?
Way before phones.
It was way before phones. AD. If it's AD, that's a long time through the period of life.
Most of human history is before phones.
Oh my god, I should have done my project on that. That sounds like a disaster.
Teacher, I'll go next.
Liberty
Like AD is
Mutual
way,
is all she
way
talks
back.
about since we
Fucking
stayed
way
hundreds
back,
by bundling our
79
home in
AD.
auto insurance.
It's pronounced Liberty.
Oh yeah, after this I'm gonna join Blade's video.
Liberty. Nice try, kid. Only pay for what you need.
We'll probably stream tomorrow.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
But for now, I'm just watching this video and I'm gonna join Blade's stream.
Liberty.
Hate this ad? Here's how to block them for good. First, you're gonna click
that's
this
too,
video,
not like-
and then you're gonna go download Pi.
All right, class, so I did my project on the worst disaster in the history of the world, the potato famine. Okay, so imagine you have a bunch of this, like you have this, and then you have none of that, and that's all you eat, and so millions of you die. Okay, let me get into detail. Okay, the Great Famine, also known as the Great Hunger, the Famine, and the Irish Potato Famine, was a period of mass starvation.
Did you just say masturbation?
No,
Alright. Okay. Why do people make ads on how to block ads? It's just pointless. Facts. It is actually. Yeah, thank you so much. I don't really care about the ads like that. I'm not really that mad about it. I don't care.
Was a period of mass starvation.
Did you just say masturbation?
No,
mass starvation.
Junior, mass starvation.
So they weren't jacking off the potatoes?
No. And disease in Ireland, lasting from 1845 to 1852, that constituted a historical social crisis.
Look at Junior. Oh my god, this shit is boring.
Oh, this is so fucking boring.
Dude, she could put anybody to sleep.
I think it's pretty interesting, guys. If you guys pay attention, you might actually learn.
Yes, we're in the
Jesus fucking.
Even the teacher was tired of you talking.
Christ, no one gives a fuck.
Even the teacher.
Fuck. Look, the potato famine. A bunch of people didn't have any potatoes, so they all starved to death. Go sit down.
Aww.
Damn, you didn't have to do Penelope like that.
Anybody else have a project that's not boring as fuck can come up next.
Okay, I'll go next. Let's get this over with. Okay, so this is my historic disaster. It's COVID.
Oh.
All he did is cough and said it's COVID.
Very clever. But you know my ancestors actually invented the COVID virus. Very good. Go sit down.
Yo, hi, how you doing?
All right, who wants to go next?
I guess I'm gonna go next. Hi everybody, my historical disaster is the Hindenburg. That was a big blimp full of people, and then it caught on fire and it exploded. So this is what happened. Well, it wasn't a guy with a lighter, because he would have to be a really big guy with a big lighter, or a really tiny blimp, and that would be crazy. But this is basically how it went. Wow, we're all having fun in the sky in our big blimp, the Hindenburg. Oh no! Oh, the humanity! Almost everybody died. The end. Isn't that crazy?
Very good. Go sit down. All right, who wants to go next?
What do you think, ladies? Are they ready for the PJ?
Yeah, PJ, go up there and whip it out.
Yeah, PJ, go show them your project.
Come on. Hey everybody, are you ready to hear about the coolest disaster in history? The Challenger disaster? Now, I'm cool, but nothing's as cool as the weather was that day. The engineers almost got the launch canceled because they were worried that the record low temperatures would cause the O-rings to fail, but the project manager didn't want to wait until April to launch when the weather got warmer, so they decided to launch anyway. But then, the cold temperatures caused the O-rings to compress and leak hot gas, which ignited the fuel compartment, causing the whole shuttle to explode 73 seconds after launch at an altitude of 46,000 feet, and killing everyone on board, including the first female teacher in space, which was supposed to be Big Bird, but his costume was too big and there were logistical challenges, so he didn't come. Alright ladies, show him what happened. Kaboom!
Houston, we have a problem.
Not exactly what we practiced, but not bad.
Alright, PJ, very good. Now go sit down. Alright, who wants to go next?
Look at your project.
Wait, am I the only one left? You saved the best for last.
Jeffy, let's see what you got, Jeffy.
Alright, my historic disaster is when the meteor hit the earth and made the dinosaurs go extinct. Allow me to demonstrate, but give me a second.
Oh! Oh my god! Why you got a whole ass rock in the room?
Damn it, Jeffy, you put a goddamn...
And he broke a wall! Where did he get a whole big rock from? He even broke the wall with that rock.
Oh, my wall! But very accurate representation of what happened, so go sit down.
Where did he get that big ass rock from?
Alright, Kraus, that does it for the historic disaster project. So, since everyone completed that project, you
bro, what the
all get an A.
Wait, but which one of our disasters was the worst?
That's a good question.
It don't matter. The only thing that matters is that y'all all got an A.
The meteor killed all the dinosaurs, but the dinosaurs are people. And Pompeii killed 2,000.
The dinosaurs are people. What the hell are you talking about?
9/11 killed 2,900. So I guess technically Penelope's boring ass potato famine killed the most because there was 1 million people who died.
Really?
What?
Okay, that's what.
No, actually, scientifically, theoretically, Bordy wins because COVID killed 7 million people.
Fuck yeah, I didn't even try. I'm good at this.
He didn't even try. All he did is cough and said it's COVID.
School stuff.
Okay, but which one was the coolest disaster?
Junior, none of them are cool. They're all disasters.
You know what was a disaster? You being born.
That was mean.
Damn.
That actually was pretty fucked up. I mean, I'm sorry.
Junior, exactly. Finally, you finally said something right. You did effed up. Everything you say is effed up to Cody.
Wait, actually, I think the coolest disaster technically was PJ's because the O-rings got cold and it exploded.
Of course it's gotta be PJ because he's the coolest kid, right?
I mean, that was the coldest, yeah.
You know what else is the coldest? These nuts in your mom's mouth.
Oh! No, that's crazy.
That doesn't even make sense. What, you have cold nuts?
Well, maybe it's cold outside. Maybe I.
So you think you're cold, bro?
Sat on some ice cubes.
Why?
Wait, I don't. Shut up.
What was the worst day of my life? Oh, when I have haters on my fucking stream. That's what. Bye, guys.